Most dog owners love their dogs deeply, and that is why this topic is very uncomfortable. Because some of the things we do to show love, the pats, the hugs, the constant attention, can actually stress dogs out. This sounds a little harsh, but stick with me. By the end of this video, you start noticing the little ways we might overwhelm our dogs and how small changes can make a huge difference in their comfort and happiness. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we go on, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so I can help this channel to grow and produce more videos like this. So I'm speaking from watching dogs closely, videos, friends' dogs, rescues, research studies, and my little experience working as a vet assistant. I've noticed patterns that surprises a lot of new dog owners. We often misread what dogs need or what makes them happy. We assume that love always looks the same across species. But dogs don't think like humans. They don't always want to be hugged, smothered, or constantly watched, even if we do it with the best intentions. Let's start the first part, which is human affection versus what dogs want for comfort. We hug people we love, right? It feels natural, so because of that, we hug dogs also. But dogs didn't evolve to be hugged the way humans are. Some dogs love it, absolutely. Some dogs tolerate it, and for some dogs, they actually feel trapped. And when you start seeing these subtle signs, your dog might be stressed. Number one, they start turning their heads away. Number two, licking their lips. Number three, yawning. And number four, when they start stiffening up. And you see, this is where the problem lies. A lot of owners miss this because they are focused on the cute factor. They be like, oh, look at my dog snuggling up with me. It looks cute, but that is stress, screaming. You see, another example is the constant attention we give to our dogs. You know that thing where you follow your dog around all day, keep talking to them, petting them, or calling them every few minutes? It seems like love, but it can actually prevent them from relaxing, exploring, or being their own dog. You need to understand this. Dogs need their space, even the most social dogs or the playful dogs. I see this a lot in videos. Owners holding puppies 24/7 or dogs on laps all day, and the dog is technically okay, but the subtle stress adds up. So please, before you go into this, always consider your dog. Let's go to the next part, which is overstimulation. And this it goes hand in hand with affection, but it's slightly different. Overstimulation is when a dog is bombarded with sensations they don't fully control. It can be from noise, e.g., from kids, vacuum cleaners. We all know the story behind that. Or it could be from loud music. Or let's talk about touch, which can come from constant petting, hugging, or grooming. As good as grooming is, you should have a particular frequency in which your dog can handle the stress. The another one to consider is the movement. They don't always want to be carried around or jostled around every now and then. And the funny thing is that it doesn't have to be extreme. Even something small, repeated over time, can make dog very anxious. I mean, you see a dog that is hyperactive or naughty in videos, and often it's not even bad behavior, it's just stress or overstimulation. The dog will try to signal, but humans often miss it. So a quick shake of the head, walking away, subtle whining, or licking the nose. These are all give me my space signal. And we tend to miss it. So talking about licking of the nose, let's talk about how we oftentimes misread our dog's body language. And this is a very big one. Because we see a dog licking his lips or yawning and think, oh, how cute. But sometimes that's stress, not cuteness at all. We see a dog lying down with their ears back and thinking, relax, right? But maybe the dog is just tolerating the situation, waiting for it to be over. Because they can't speak, it doesn't mean they don't feel like that. You see, understanding body language is key. Dogs are constantly communicating, but in a very subtle, quiet way. Watching the dog closely can change your perception completely. Their ears, tails, eyes, body tension, timing, and context matters a lot in this sense. A wagging tail isn't always happiness. You have to know that. Stress can look like play sometimes. I love pointing this out because when you start noticing, you realize how much of your love, your attention, even your excitement is invisible to the dog in terms of comfort. It affects. So the next part is my observation and learning from videos and studies. One of my favorite ways to learn about dogs is by watching videos and reading behavior studies. For example, such study shows that dogs get stressed by high-pitched, excited voices, even if it's just happy talk. They also notice inconsistent handling. One moment is gentle, another moment is rough or sudden. You see, that unpredictability creates tension. And videos from shelters or dogs daycare sometimes show dogs who seem calm until you look closely. Tiny signs of stress everywhere, even in dogs that are outwardly happy. In quotes, it looks like that in story time. What I take from this is simple. Love isn't about constant affection or attention. Love is about reading the dog, observing carefully, and adjusting your behavior accordingly. That is love. I like to think of a few simple questions for myself. Like, am I watching my dog or just interacting how I want? Would my dog choose this interaction if they could say yes or no? Could my excitement or energy be overwhelming? The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Even admitting this makes this conversation about stress less scary and more practical. Let's recap. Some of the most loving habits, the hugging, the constant attention, overstimulation, can actually stress dogs, even though we mean well. Dogs communicate subtly. They don't always ask for what they need. We misread it, and that's normal. The shift is simple but powerful. Pay attention, notice the small signals, adjust your love to match your dog's comfort, not just your feeling. Because love looks different across different species. And once we see that, we start creating relationships where dogs can truly relax and thrive, and where our love actually helps them instead of stressing them out. The more I learn about dogs, the more I realize even the smallest and tiniest adjustments, a pause before petting, letting them choose when to play, read subtle cues, can completely change their day. So next time, I want to explore why dogs sometimes seem stubborn when really they are just communicating in their own language. So if you're interested in that video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so I can be the first to receive the video when I release it. Until the next time, keep raising properly behaved dogs. Till then, bye.